Good afternoon, colleagues. Yes, my name is Sylvester from the Water Research Commission. We are based in Pretoria. We are a knowledge generation organization. I manage the key strategic area that deals with water utilization in agriculture. And the title of my presentation is Opportunities to Enhance Water Use Efficiency in Irrigated Agriculture Through Innovative Irrigation Technology. I put this presentation with one of my senior managers. Can I stand that side because yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, this slide just shows what is happening. I mean, on the continent or the African region. We all know very well that, I mean, poverty is a big issue, and issues related to unemployment and inequality. It's also a problem. And the statistics shows that, I mean, 56 million are malnourished, and 605.8 million experience moderate to food insecurity in South Africa. According to the States SA, 1 out of households goes to bed with empty stomach. And the fact that the current population, again, I quote States SA because it was released early this month, we have now reached 62 million. This is a very interesting number. And then the question is, how do we make sure that we produce more food by using less water? And how do we make sure that, I mean, we produce high nutritional food? And we are using the same principle that is being used by Food and Agriculture Organization. The other point shows that, I mean, subsistence farmers produce most of the region's food. We know that, I mean, women and elder farmers, they're the one who are at the forefront. However, the challenges that we are facing, it's an extreme climatic event, high climate variability and change. That is why in this country, we are always experiencing intensity and frequency of drought, floods, and so on. We had terrible, floods last year in KwaZulu-Natal, in one of the provinces. Majority of smallholder farmers lost production, infrastructure were damaged, and it also affected the federal or the provincial government economy. The other point that I would also like to highlight is the fact that there are those farmers who are farming in a dryland area, and due to high climatic variability and change, in order for these farmers to be able to produce high quality food or obtain high yields, they need to adjust their farming system or strategies. And we also have got the responsibility to make sure that we increase the irrigation and improve agriculture water management practices. However, as an knowledge generation organization, for the past 11 years, we have been championing the Water Energy Food Nexus initiative. This was based on the fact that heads of state had a meeting in 2011 at Bonn, and they've decided that we need to drive our activities in an integrated manner. And as Water Research Commission, we took advantage of that. We developed various flagship programs, including climate change, water quality, water energy food nexus, and so on. For us, we are doing this and also trying to align them with the National Development Plans, because the National Development Plan Vision 2030 is very clear. It emphasizes issues related to agriculture productivity and ensuring food security. And we have got the responsibility, especially guys who are within the agriculture sector to make sure that we reduce the water consumption from 62%. And there are also various key economic sectors that also need water, your biodiversity, health, and so on. The biggest challenge that we're facing is the fact that we've already allocated 98% of our water resources. The fact that the agriculture sector uses, 62% does not justify for such kind of behavior to continue, because we are not getting above normal rainfall in this country, and our rainfall varies from area to area or region to region. For us, we are proposing that options for increasing agriculture productivity through irrigation. I know that there's massive program in the SADC region. Zimbabwe is also at the forefront, Mozambique and so on, increasing land under irrigation. And for us, we've been saying, in order for us to accelerate national development programs and also SDGs, we are proposing that it is better for us to use water, energy, food nexus, transformative approach, and scenario planning. And another options that we're also driving or pushing very hard, this also forms a part of the Department of Water and Sanitation Master Plan, is the groundwater issues. And we are looking at these at different provinces, and that is why we have put that or proposed that slide. Factors to be considered: we need to look at spatial distribution of water infrastructure, competing industry. I know that other sectors always argue that why are we allowing the agriculture to continue using more than 60% of our water resources. And what we are also pushing very hard, because the reason why we are proposing the water, energy, food nexus is based on the fact that it gives us, an opportunity to create trade-offs and harmonization of activities, and it's also interlinked. Unlike the water resource management program that we were pushing, which centers around water issues, and it was criticized by various key actors. The other issue that we are also proposing is to look at the scale of the intervention, plant field, and catchment level. So in order for us to improve irrigation water use efficiency and productivity, there are various initiatives, and I'm glad that she also mentioned it during a presentation. My senior citizen there, he also highlighted these issues. These are all issues that we are pushing very hard in order for us to counteract whatever natural vagaries that we are facing. Issues related to rainwater harvesting and soil water conservation technologies. And we are also proposing improved agronomic practices, better management practices, the conservation agriculture, mulching system, and all those kind of things. Another issue program that we are pushing very hard with the Department of Agriculture, Land Reform, and Rural Development, it's with micro irrigation system, the drip and the surface. This is very, very important, especially if you look at the agriculture activities in the northern region or north of the country. It's very dry, very hot, and majority of commercial farmers, they've got a very good program where it's either they irrigate early in the morning in order to minimize the rate of evaporation, or they irrigate late in the afternoon. And we've been working with various commodity groups across the country. In this province, I think I'm managing close to 25 projects with various commodity groups, table grapes, apple, pear, strawberry, and so on, looking at the water use and water use efficiency. because that is our primary focus, and we have got the responsibility to assist the commodity groups to label their footprint, especially if they are exporting their products to various markets across the country, across the globe. The irrigation scheduling, I don't need to overemphasize this issue. This is very, very important for the irrigation sector. And we also take cognizance of the supplementary irrigation. The issue of, water use efficiency, and I don't want to enter into this debate, but the most important thing is to see how we differentiate this. The bottom slide here, it's one of the table grapes projects that we are driving here in this province together with a provincial Department of Agriculture, looking at the water use efficiency. And these guys, they are using wastewater. The most important thing is to make sure that, we prefer the performance of the crops and make sure that we maximize the yield. The same applies, with the water productivity, that side. The projects that we are running as Water Research Commission together with our key strategic partners, there's an element of innovation or technology that we're driving. Yesterday, I was talking to Henny about the products that he has developed with his colleague from CSIRO, the wetting front detector and the chameleon, because this is just only to make sure that we monitor water use, but it also assists us to monitor the nutrients. This is the middle picture. The picture on my left is just a wetting front detector, and then the picture in the middle is just enclosure box with the data logger system to record the data. And that project, the slide on the far left, is the bag system that we are using in different schools. South African government has got a feeding program where in primary and secondary schools, kids are given food during breaks, and we thought this is an opportunity for us to complement the government program. But over and above that, we've also launched capacity building initiatives, and we are using youth and women around those schools. We give them token of appreciation. The interesting thing with this project, because we are running it in 4 different provinces, every Friday, we give those kids 2,000 packs of vegetables to take them to their respective homes. This is part of the food, nutrition, and health initiative. And we also need to change the mindset, because people thought agriculture is a dirty work. It's about carrying hen and go to the field. We are also engaging youth to show them various technologies that we have developed, including drone, GIS tools, and all those kind of things. This is part of the initiatives that we are championing it with our partners, and showcasing various mechanisms that we can use to say you can run the agriculture business in your office without even going to the field. And some of the youth, they are very innovative. They come up with brilliant ideas, and we take our products to various expos. These are all the technology related to irrigation, and we are happy about the fact that this technology are well accepted or adopted by farmers. In fact, during my PhD studies in 2002, I went to the community in Limpopo. I was busy. I was talking about the wetting front detector tool that was developed by Water Research Commission and CSIRO. One old man told me a very interesting story to say, Sylvester, whatever technology that you are bringing, if that technology is not going to improve my income, if that technology is not going to assist me to increase yield, forget about it. We are not going to adopt that. And for me, it was a lesson to see whatever technology that we develop or adapt due to the fact that maybe it's from the different areas across the globe, it needs to suit local condition, climatic, soil type, and all those kind of things. This is the part of the greenhouse and the hydroponics project that we are running in Gauteng province. And this is the app system that we have developed as part of the irrigation scheduling with commercial farmers in Western Cape province. These farmers, they use the app system to monitor water requirements, water use in different crops. And that other side, it shows the drip irrigation system. For us, we will keep on pushing this water energy food nexus based on the various reasons, including population increases, movement of people from rural to urban areas. We know that there are provinces that are overloaded by colleagues from various provinces in different rural areas. And we've been pushing this, also aligning it with the global trends. And I gave an example about the Bond conference wherein a decision was taken to start to drive our activities in an integrated manner. The knowledge that we generate, yes, it needs to be relevant. It also needs to assist us to address socioeconomic issues on the ground. And we have got the responsibility to engage policymakers in order for us to be able to address the science policy interface. Empowerment of communities, I don't need to overemphasize this. Karabo, this is one of our programs that we are pushing very hard, and we do believe that we'll continue doing this to empower our community so that they become self-sufficient, and also making sure that, they use agricultural programs in order to create job opportunities for local people. I know that I'm left with less than 5 minutes, but the recommendation from my presentation is to highlight that irrigation technology and irrigation scheduling is very, very important, and also digital agriculture is the way to go if we are planning to stimulate the economy of this country. And we have got the responsibility to align some of our national programs with the SDG targets. A very good example is SDG goals number 2, number 6, and number 7, which is linked to water, energy, food nexus initiatives. Another important element, which is very, very important for each and every project at Water Research Commission, it has got capacity building component. We take capacity building component as one of our key performance indicators, including knowledge dissemination. That is why if you look at the type of experts that we have in the organization, majority of them, they've got PhDs, they are professors at different institutions and so on, because we try by all means to make sure that we address issues related to human capital development, allocate budgets for technology demonstration across the country. Whatever technology that we develop, we test it and make sure that it's giving us positive results. Conclusion, I don't want to read point by point, but suffice to say that adopting water, energy, food nexus will allow for balanced and sustainable increases in agricultural productivity. The rest of the points I've covered them in different slides. Thank you so much.